Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm really excited today because I'm going to do a haul slash first impressions slash unboxing slash swatches on some Sleek makeup that I purchased on the Sleek website. Do excuse the makeup and hair, I'm in desperate need of a conditioning mask. I've been at work all day and I've had the same makeup on for nearly 11 hours now, so I think it's done really well to hold up this much. I've just reapplied some concealer and lippy, so I'm sorry if I look a bit like a mess. But I'll try not to look at myself in the viewfinder too much. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you this stuff. I paid about £3.50 postage and packaging, and I got one sale item which I thought was an absolute bargain. I got 4 palettes in total, 2 blush palettes and 2 iDivine eyeshadow palettes. So if you'd like to see the rest of the video, please keep watching. Okay, so I have removed the outer packaging that had my name and address on it, and it's just left me with a cardboard box like this. Now, I'm always going to be honest on this channel, and I have had a look inside at work today where I got it delivered, just to make sure that everything I've ordered is there before I signed for it from the courier. But I'm going to show you my first impressions of looking at the product, because I've just checked that the right palettes are there. So it's come with some brown tissue paper and some sort of foamy padded paper, and then there's 2 packages in here that are both bubble wrapped. Okay, and there's just a receipt in here, so I haven't actually checked this yet. So okay, so this was including postage, this was and VAT, it was £34, which I think is an absolute bargain. The iDivine palettes, which are here, were about £8 each, and the blush palettes were one was £10, which is the full price, and the other one was in the sale for under £5, which I had to get it. Now, the blushes in the sale item are quite a bit brighter than I would usually get, but with it being £4, I just couldn't resist. I actually was going to get Sweet Cheeks, and then I saw this one in the sale called Pink Sprint, so I got this one instead. So Pink Sprint comes in packaging like this, and it says Pink Sprint just there. And it says the Blush by 3 palette has been formulated with intense pigment, yet the shades can be layered in order to achieve the required intensity. The Pink Sprint palette consists of 3 fully pigmented matte blushes, and the blushes are actually individually named as well as the palette being named. I know that from other Sleek products. So I'm just going to show you this. The packaging is a standard Sleek packaging, which is ironically very sleek, and it's black, and it's kind of like the NARS, sort of similar to NARS packaging. You get a full-sized mirror. I'm not going to blind you too much, but you get a full-sized mirror, which is a good quality mirror. It's not like a bendy flexible one, and these are the 3 colours, and we have in here Pink Parfait is this one, Pink Ice is this one, and Pink Teeny is this one. Now they're not really showing up true to colour here. This Pink Ice in the middle is really, really pink, like almost neon, whereas I can see from the viewfinder that it kind of looks pale there. So I'm just going to swatch these 3 for you, and this is the first time I've touched them, so I'm like really nervous. Okay, so I'm just going to touch all 3 of them. Wow. At the same time. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. And here are the 3 swatches. Now I'm just going to try and get the right angle for you with the light. Okay, so this one here is the Pink Parfait here. The middle one here is the Pink Ice, and this one here is the Pink Teeny. And I'm just going to put them on my arm for you so you can see. look at the pigmentation on that. It's just ridiculous. I think this one here would look great with a red lip, and that one in the middle with the fuchsia lip, and the third one has more of a purple undertone to it. They're all absolutely beautiful. I'm really actually worried about them being so pigmented. I'm going to have to use such a light hand. No fragrance to them, but they're really, really nice. The next palette is the Blush by 3 palette. This is the one I went on for specifically. This palette is the reason I placed my order. The others I just thought, well, I'm paying for the postage, I'm just in for a penny in for a pound. So this is Pink Lemonade, and I did try and get it in the 3 for 2 Superdrug, and they didn't have it. Well, they did have one left, and somebody had put all their fingers in there even though there was a tester available, so I didn't get it. So again, you get the standard mirror, and those are the Pink Lemonade 3 blushes. Okay, so the one in the middle is a cream blush, which is Macaroon. This one here is called Icing Sugar, and that has very corally undertones, and also a little bit of brown undertone to it, just a touch, and so like a browny corally beigey colour, with obviously pink in it as well. This one here is called Pink Mint, and I'm not quite sure why it's called that, but it is like a baby pink with a slight mauvey undertone and a slight coraliness to it as well, I think. I'm not very good at this sort of undertone, this and that. This is a cool or warm shade. I just like it or I don't like it. I don't know art, I just know what I like. So I love that. I can't wait to use it. Oh, swatches. So I'm going to start by swatching. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll swatch them next to these ones for you as well. I'm going to start by swatching. I'm just going to do all 3. Get in there and do all 3 at the same time. Okay, so those are the 3 colours. You've got, I'm trying to get the light right for you so you can see. There we go, that'll have to do. Wow, this is going to be great for summer. So we've got here is the first colour, which was well, Icing Sugar, then the Macaroon, and then that one's Icing Sugar, that one's Macaroon, and that one's Pink Mint. So just look at those colours. The pigmentation is not, yeah, the pigmentation is just as good. The other colours are just darker and brighter, but the pigmentation is just as good for the Pink Lemonade palette. I'm going to wipe this off before I show you my first I Divine palette, because I'm just going to use the same arm to show you the swatches on that, just with a baby wipe. So this is the packaging, and it's the Oh So Special palette. I've wanted this for a little while, and the other palette as well I've wanted for a little while, and it's the hard cased normal sleek packaging as well. The packaging's really sturdy. All of the eyeshadows and the blushes from Sleek are always buttery and soft and pigmented and just really, really good value for money. So it comes with a little slip, much like I got with my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and the names of the shades are written on there. Oh, little applicator as well, which they're not bad if you want a sponge applicator. In fact, they're good if you want a sponge applicator, but I don't really use sponge applicators. So that's that palette. Try not to blind you. Okay, so I'm just going to read them out in order. So we've got Bow, Organza, Ribbon, Gift Basket, Glitz and Celebrate. Then we've got Pamper, Gatto, the Mail, Boxed, Wrapped Up and Noir. Now I did pick this palette because quite a few of them seem matte. The first one here is matte, that's shimmer, matte, these three are shimmer, that's matte, shimmer, those three look matte, and this last one looks satin, I believe. So let's just see how they swatch. I'll just do 3 at a time. They feel buttery, smooth, they look pigmented. The shimmer does not look more pigmented than the mattes, which usually happens, which I found has happened before with Sleek and with other palettes. But the mattes do feel a little bit more powdery. Okay, so I'm going to swatch those, and you get 6 on the top and 6 on the bottom, so 12 in total. And I'm just going to swatch them as they are in the palette for you. Okay. So the matte ones on the bottom row, they don't seem as pigmented, and I'm wondering whether or not they're going to show up on my camera because I don't have the best quality. Okay, so those are the 12 shades. Just contorting myself at all strange angles. I wish I had a better quality camera to show you. The mattes are less pigmented when they're swatched, but they're still good quality for the price that's being paid. And I'm really excited to work with them. I think they're going to be really lovely to work with. So I've wiped all of that off, and now we can look at the last palette, which is the Storm palette. Okay, so this is the last iDivine palette, which is the Storm palette. And I'm going to read what it says on the back for this one. Create stunning eye makeup with 12 shades of super pigmented shadow. iDivine palettes are suitable for all skin tones, adding a touch of stylish sophistication to take you from day to night. Each palette includes a dark colour, ideal for definition or perfecting that classic smoky effect. And it says matte shades, soft shimmery shades, and blend with darker shades. So there's a bit of a points there to tell you a little bit about the different shades. And the other iDivine palette basically has the same information on it, but if you want a list of ones they consider to be mattes versus shimmer, etc., it's on the back of the packaging. Well, this one feels a bit more difficult to get into. Ooh. Oh, right, got there in the end. Okay, so I've got my sponge applicator again, and my list of shades here on my little piece of paper. So I've got the mirror again, I've got Sandstorm, Snowstorm, Calm Before the Storm, you seeing a theme here, Thunderstorm, Perfect Storm and Firestorm. And then we've got Dust Storm, Gathering Storm, Storm Cloud. I don't know how that's a storm cloud, it's green. Electric Storm, I can see why that's Electric Storm, it's blue. Eye of the Storm and Blackout. So difference in this shade, the Blackout does look matte, whereas it was satin in the other. It is predominantly shimmer, with the exception of this one and this one that are matte. So I'm just going to swatch these for you. And I'm wiping off my fingers on a wipe as we go so the colours don't get affected by each other. Now I've just accidentally pushed one too hard and it nearly moved a bit too much, so they are pigmented but very soft, but it's moved back so they're flexible. It just shows how buttery they are. Okay, wow, look at that. Look at the pigmentation. I think I'm pressing down a little harder on this, and obviously because of the other palette being more matte as well, that's probably why this one is more pigmented. But yeah, you can definitely tell this one and this one are matte, and you can see how they're light, they're less pigmented than the others. So that looks absolutely stunning. I'm just so excited, I can't wait to use that. So this is just a first impressions, an unboxing and haul. So if you would like us to see a review video on these palettes or a tutorial using any of these products, then please let me know in the comments box and I will do that for you. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up if you like it. Thanks, bye!